Once again, I'm happy to be here with you today, and I want to talk about this beautiful topic: what holds people back. My prayer is that it won't hold you back, and if any of this has been holding you back, you can actually come out of it. One of the things that hold people back really is not money, is not capital. This is our first excuse. And believe me, when I was also growing up, and I'm still growing up, when people say it's not capital, I used to doubt it, that no, the problem is if I had money, I would have done this, I would have done that. But I've also come to a stage where I had money and it was wrongly invested. And now I'm back to say I need money. But I've come to realize that money is not all you need. You need a lot of things. Before now, the man on studio was talking about mindset. Mindset is important. Mindset, you don't have a mindset if you're not properly oriented. It's that orientation, that preparation you have that prepares you to know what exactly to do with what you have. And one of the things that hold people back is blame. Lame people blame people. They put a lot of they do a lot of blame games. They shift a lot of the responsibility to others. That it's because of government. The economy is bad. Our educational system is not good. Our country is bad. The leadership is bad. We're looking at everybody and everything that is wrong around us, except one person and one thing: us. We don't look at ourselves. We don't look at our fault. We don't see our faults. We don't take responsibility of the situation. We always think that it's because of people. That's why things are the way they are. It's because of things. That's why things are the way they are. Other things around us accept us. See, the man who will change things is the man who is, who is facing it. You are the man who is going to change things. Not your neighbor, not your friend, not your pastor, not your leader. Leaders can influence changes, yes. But the main change, the first one, starts with you. So if you're going to thrive in the coming year, one of the things you're going to kill is ego. This ego, there are different types of it. It comes in many disguises. And one of them is the blame ego, where you put the blames to people. It's an ego because you shift it conveniently and comfortably, thinking that people are responsible for what you're going through rather than you yourself. The second ego is the ego of know-it-all. You don't consult rightly. You don't seek knowledge. You don't seek additional information. You're not adding to what you already know. You think what the stuff you've got is enough for you. Times are changing, people are changing, strategies are changing. You have to adapt. You have to adopt. It is wise to go to where the ball is. Alright? But it is even wiser to go to where the ball is going to be. Most people are where the ball is already because they're smart. But you've got to be smarter by going to where the ball is going to be. That can give you quite a fortune. So I will urge you to add to what you know. You don't read, you don't listen to people, you don't listen to tapes, you don't acquire information, you don't take extra study, you think what you know is enough. But it's not enough, because there are new things. See, the more learned you are, the more you know that there is more to know. And so the more information you seek, so that you are abreast with what is happening, what has to be done. In fact, the more you also study, the more you seek for information, the more you have an open mind, a large heart, to accommodate some changes, to become more flexible, rather than rigid. And it's important you learn to be humble, to find information, to seek new information, to seek advice. I like this Chinese proverb that says that a man who wants to know the road ahead should ask those coming back from there. Sometimes you are the one even coming back from this road. You need to ask yourself, what did you do wrong in the past? What is the new thing that you need to do in this present time so that the future will be as you want it, as you desire it, as you hope for it to be. It's important we look at it very well. The next ego that kills people is fear. This fear ego that, wow, I'm not good enough. Can I succeed? You know, would I not be swindled? Am I going to fail? And am I going to fail is even simple. Am I going to fail again? You probably have attempted to do something before and you failed. And right now the fear is there that, oh, I might fail again. And for that reason, you hold back yourself from trying, from doing what you want to do, from, attempting that goal. In the last week, we talked about setting goals, how important goal setting is. But one of the things that can hold you back from achieving your goal is this ego, this fear particularly. They say fear is just false, evidence appearing real. In most cases, they are made up stories in your mind. This apprehensive feeling that things may not work well. In my life, I don't know about you, I have had such feelings and I still tried to do something and succeeded very much in it. So I am convinced that most of the things we fear are not real. For me, I think fear to an extent is normal. It shows you are a human being who can think, who can reason, who is able, if you want to go into a fight, you should know with how much strength or how much vigor you need to defeat your enemy. It's good to calculate all of these things. It's not abnormal to have fear, but it is abnormal for you to allow fear to conquer you, to make you not to be able to do what you have to do. You have to understand that fear is a killer of dreams. If you have to succeed in these goals you have set for yourself this year, you need to subdue your fear. Another important ego that can stop you from achieving success in 2022 is your comfort zone. We always talk about this. This is not what I'm used to. I can't do this. I prefer this. Sometimes the things you are used to are not the things that will give you success in life. The people you are used to are not the people who are going to elevate you in life. You need to learn to change. You need this change in your system to understand that sometimes the people and the things that will bring a dramatic change in your life may not be the things you're comfortable with. You've got to learn to be uncomfortable with the things that you've been comfortable with that are not giving you success. You need to learn to be comfortable with uncomfortable situations if you have to make a headway really in 2022 and with your goal. Comfort is a killer of dreams. You need to find a way to train yourself, to be strong, to be agile, to have this endurance within you, and this increased level of cooperation. We need some level of compromise to be able to achieve certain things in life. Compromise is not with our goals that this is what we want to do and then all of a sudden we change. Compromise to allow people have their way at times so that you can also have your way. Not to worry about what you cannot change, but to pursue what you can change, what you have the power and the vigor and the ability to do, the skills to do. Another ego is justification ego. You're not able to do something and you're feeling comfortable with it and you're justifying your reason for your inadequacies. Don't justify your inability to get certain things. If you failed, admit that you failed. Don't give justification as to why you failed, why you couldn't do this. And you come up with a lot of excuses. Excuses is one of the egos. Excuses that, oh, I didn't come from such a connected family, such a big family. I didn't go to the best of schools. I didn't study abroad. I didn't study in this particular school and all of that. My environment, some of all of these things, people have been there and overcame. Find a way to overcome your own challenges and become the success you look for, the success you desire. Enough of excuses. These portfolios of excuses won't help you to achieve your goals in 2022. The more excuse you give, the more drawback you have. You're just selling your inability, your inadequacies. Enough of excuses. There is something you can do to get that success. Then, jealousy. Some people are jealous of others. You see someone who is succeeding in what he's doing or what she's doing, and you are jealous and you are castigating. You say, it's not that smart. Oh, it's his parents' money, or it's just a gold digger. You know, you are jealous of people, and you castigate them rather than thinking of what you have to do to make a success of yourself. There's a lot for you to do. If you can avoid that energy that you used to, to be jealous of people, use it to work on your dream. Forget how people made it. Think of how you're going to make your own. Forget if it's their parents' money, if they're gold digger, it's none of your problem. Then shyness. A lot of us are too shy. Don't be too shy of if you're convinced about what you're going to do, why being shy? I will round up with this story quickly about the sheep and the tiger. They were dragging that the bush is blue. Sheep said it's blue. Tiger said it's green. And then the sheep went to the lion in his throne to cry out that the bush is blue, and he has been saying the bush is green. And then, of course, he asked the lion, won't you punish the tiger? And he said, yes, I'll punish the tiger with 2 weeks of silence. Then the tiger like, wow, why are you punishing me? I've told him the bush is green and he's saying it's blue. And then the lion said something smartly, that for someone like you, who a more advanced animal who should know better, why do you have to argue with him that the bush is blue when you already know it's green? If you are convinced about your goal, about the things you want to do in life, why are you waiting for somebody to give you validation before you begin? Why are you waiting for that uncle, auntie, sister, brother, pastors to say you can move on before you? Sometimes nobody's going to give you a go ahead until you succeed. So I want to appeal to you especially. Stop being shy. Be courageous. Don't be afraid. Be wise. Be brave. Don't think you know it all, and stop blaming people. You're capable of achieving success this year, and learn to do it yourself. Stop living your life on people's opinion. There's more you can do if you are able to learn and to look inwards. You need the cooperation of others, in as much as you have this independent spirit, independent approach. Thank you very much, and see you next week.